In the intricate world of One Piece, the concept of the sun god Nika has evolved significantly, especially as we navigate the Elbaf arc. This land filled with mythological references raises questions about the identity of the sun god and his connections to both the Straw Hats and the overarching narrative of the series. Today we'll explore these connections, the implications of Elbaf's lore, and the potential impact on Luffy's journey as the embodiment of the sun god. The imagery of the sun god in Elbaf parallels various figures from Norse mythology, notably Eiktyrnir and Cernunnos. Eiktyrnir, the stag that feeds on Yggdrasil's leaves, symbolizes a connection between nature and the divine. The character's design, including the deer skull headdress, could imply that he controls aspects of the wild, mirroring Luffy's spirit as a liberator. Additionally, Njorn, the god of wind and water, represents another layer of connection, as his control over these elements could link him to the manipulation and power dynamics at play with the sun god. This further strengthens the idea that the sun god is a complex figure intertwined with various mythological elements. Several figures in Norse mythology reflect themes of healing, protection, and community care. Baldur, known as the god of light and purity, his death and subsequent resurrection symbolize hope and healing. Air, the goddess of healing, often linked to the Valkyries, represents the importance of medical skills and care for the injured. Freyja, associated with fertility and prosperity, embodying health and the healing properties of nature. Heimdall, the watchman of the gods, maintaining balance and protecting against harm. Frigg, exemplifying nurturing and care, reflecting the communal aspect of healing and protection. Big Mom's obsession with unique beings stems from her childhood in Elbaf, where she might have encountered the sun god. This mentorship could have influenced her desire to collect special creatures. The shared tradition of capturing and controlling beings suggests a lineage of power and manipulation extending from the sun god to Big Mom, reinforcing the idea that the dynamics of power are deeply rooted in Elbaf's history. The sun god's statement, "I won't let you escape," positions him as a warden for the Gorosei, suggesting he is enforcing the world government's agenda. His fear of Imu and the Gorosei implies a complex allegiance, where he must balance power with submission, indicating that he operates under the threat of punishment from higher authorities. Reflecting on the mysterious figures seen with Figurland Garling during the God Valley incident, there are strong visual and thematic connections to the sun god. This figure may have been instrumental in shaping Elbaf's current structure and its relationship with the world government, hinting at the intricate connections between these characters. Luffy, embodying the spirit of Nika, serves as a contrast to the sun god. Where the sun god embodies control, Luffy represents freedom and liberation. Usopp's observations regarding the diorama hint at the challenge the Straw Hats face against the sun god's oppressive hold, suggesting that they are poised to confront and dismantle the power structures at play. The concept of deities in One Piece often reflects real-world issues of power dynamics, control, and resistance. The sun god's interactions serve as a critique of authoritarian figures in history, illustrating how those in power manipulate narratives for control. The idea that the sun god's domain is a playset created by a giant introduces the theme of reality versus illusion, paralleling the experiences of the Straw Hats in previous arcs where they face manipulated environments. The potential for other characters like the Lord Sun God to have similar god-complex attributes suggests a deeper connection to the theme of identity in the One Piece universe. The sun god Nika represents not just a character but an embodiment of the themes of freedom, control, and identity that are prevalent throughout One Piece. As the Straw Hats navigate the complexities of Elbaf, they are not merely fighting against a powerful entity, but are also challenging the very structures of oppression that exist within this world. The evolving narratives surrounding the sun god, the connections to Norse mythology, and the character dynamics all weave together to create a rich tapestry that continues to unfold as the story progresses.